What's up, guys? A little bit later than I put on the stream time. I just got home, I quickly took shower and was a little bit slow. I was actually streaming last night. I wasn't planning to, but today I was planning to do a proper stream. I'm kind of I'm still tempted. Maybe I will try to go for top 100 this season. I thought it's not even remotely possible, but maybe I need to try it. Maybe if I play a lot more games than other people, it might be doable, maybe. Like I had a battle against Ash last night, which I lost, but he had the top 100 achievement, which kind of, gave me a little bit inspiration that maybe I should also try to go for it. Because I thought the top 100 is like insanely impossible, but maybe I should try it as well. But not gonna happen if I play it like I did on the last season, so I need to play like every day if I want to try it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't check what was my win ratio now. It dropped a little bit yesterday, but I'm like 60% or something, so not quite 50. I think last season I was like 57 or something like that, so, I'm not like rocking 90% win ratio like some people. I think the rank 1 was like 95% win ratio or something like that. Obviously not. I need to play more games than other people. But yeah, what's up everybody? I need to do a poll about that later. I'm curious how many, later on the stream, how many people have gotten top 100 on the stream. Because Live Arena is actually insanely active and popular. Like, there's so many people actually playing it. Like, tens of thousands of players are, have actually played tons of Live Arena. I don't think top 100 is easy. I think it's like way harder to get top 100 in Live Arena than get Platinum in Classic Arena. Oh yeah, I need to put this music on. Yeah, obviously if I go for it, I mean, it's gonna be, powered largely by the amount of games I play and not not solely based on my win ratio, but I'm sure it will get better over time as well. Also, one thing, I haven't been using Rotos a lot lately. I don't know if that's wrong. Oh my god. How did he hit so hard with the A1? I don't know if that's the wrong take or not, but I haven't been using it a lot. Usually the Embers don't hit very hard with the A1. That guy was hitting insanely hard. I don't know if I should start using like UDK against the Embers teams just to, for that to not happen. Maybe I'll try it in this battle. That's the cluster that our clan used to be in, but I guess it split into two. It was too big cluster, I guess, anyway, like the Omega Centauri. Oh, he's going with Narses. Fuck, there's no way I can ban it and mod is in bolster. And he has like double lockout. But yeah, I don't think I need to go first, which is not, you know, happening. What can I even pick here? Nothing. Oh wait, Air Street. I mean, I have to ban Armans. I don't think there's any other option. There are so many champions these days that are massive threat. It's not like I can go for Fabian or Narcissus if I want to. I really want to ban Narcissus here because I have bolster and I have lots of buffs, but I don't think Airstreet is super common anymore, but like a year ago she was kind of popular. I used to see her pretty commonly in those, you know, Arbiter, Shuchen type of speed teams, but I don't really see it a lot. I don't think I really see those type of squeezy speed teams a lot either. Yeah. We're done. We're locked out and, you know, we had bolster, so... Yeah. That was, you know, unwinnable matchup. I don't think people pick Narcissus very often. I wasn't really expecting that, but I think pretty much every time somebody picks Narcissus, since I always have lots of bolster, I lose. Even though he's not as good when I use him, but I always lose against Narcissus teams. That's a bot account. I think we have 3 losses in a row. What kind of squeezy speed team are you running? I mean, Shuchen and Lockout, of course, is always strong, but I do see a lot of less those teams. I guess it doesn't matter what I pick against. Pick against bot team. Yeah, what's up, Mika? He's speaking half Finnish and half English. The thing is that I haven't been streaming a lot, like just overall, like ever. And when I came back, I have been very inconsistent, so there hasn't been that many streams, to be fair. And every time I stream, afterwards I get multiple messages that I didn't know that you were streaming and I missed it, and I wanted to be there live, but... Yeah, I still have the Helicat on protection set, but it's very, you know... Probably would be better on speed teams, to be honest. I think if you can do something like that, I mean, probably if you have like a super like hard speed team, you want to go for CC anyway rather than some kind of defensive utility. But maybe if enemies like using a go second team against you, maybe those are the best times to use him, but I'm not really finding a lot of those opportunities. I guess I can use it against the bot team, but not against most other teams. What do you mean? You mean consistent Grim Reaper? I mean that was my intention, but obviously from the practical evidence I'm not very consistent or reliable. But my plan was to stream Fridays and Mondays, but now it's I guess changed because of the reset is on Sunday, so I guess Friday and Sunday and maybe something else. But I was planning to. My original intention was to stream on those 2 days every week, which hasn't happened so far, but might happen from now on. Yeah, actually, well, don't say where you live, but I'm also living, like, let's say around 3 hours away from Helsinki. Something along those lines. Maybe we live in the same town, who knows. I think it's like, 2.5 hours drive, to be honest, so. I mean, obviously that can be a lot of places, but yeah. I think usually, people watch streams. I know it's maybe not the most, well, I don't know, I don't want to say moral because like, I don't think that, but I think a lot of people usually watch streams during work. I mean, I don't know if like, I'm assuming that you driving to Helsinki is not your work, though it might be, but I think a lot of people, like, speaking from like talking with people, if they're like, working on PC or something like that, they're, they're watching streams while they're doing it, so that's the typical like raid player base too, that people are like programmers or they travel or something, and that's why they play raid, because it's convenient to play at the same time, and you can also watch streams and videos. Obviously there's a lot of players, so it's not like everybody, but a lot of the people that I know and I've spoken with. Yeah, I didn't push plat. I know. I was supposed to do it. I guess this Sunday we have the first plat time on Sunday. I'm not really sure about, the details yet, but it should be now like live. I don't think it was last week. I'm definitely gonna do that, but I'm not even sure about the exit time. Okay. Nisha, should I just go straight for like triple bolster or something? Well, I can do triple, but I could do double. Because chances are that I might not even be able to ban the Nishak. At least he can pick Nishak and Narsus now and, make me go with the bolster and then nuke me through it. But, I mean, I'm sure he could pick something other than bombs. Like, lockout and what would be bad? I don't know, just lockout and charge it, or double speed booster. Wait, I'm fighting against you? Is this one of your accounts? Okay, Mika, we might live close to each other then, because I live very close to the border. Maybe we... Okay, then I kind of expect that we probably live very close to each other, because if it's the same distance from Helsinki, Helsinki and we are both near the eastern border, there's not too many options, I assume. I live close to like one big city, but I don't live in that city. Let's put it that way. Not the biggest city, but it's a city. Okay, what is this? I forgot what is in that champion's name. I use him in Hydra. Aislinn? Is it Aislinn? I don't think I've ever seen anybody use it in live arena. I know that there was, you know, some meme videos about him being able to solo some teams that don't have enough damage, because he keeps like healing and shielding himself, but surely that's not gonna be issue for me, right? There's no way. Protoss should be easily able to brute force through him. Yes, see a Grim Reaper. I'm not sure what you mean specifically, DD. Like, you mean like what you want to sell and keep? I mean, it depends on the piece, but I guess people, if it's like a potentially usable piece, people usually, even if it's not like a perfect one, usually people roll items like that to like, let's say 8 or 12, and to see what you roll, and then they decide if they want to commit on the piece and get it to 16, or I'm not sure what you mean, like what items to keep or what. Artifacts depends on champions and strats, and you know, sometimes you can't do the best thing and you do something else, and whatever is the best build is not universal, and it depends, you know, also on what builds the enemy is using and what champions. But okay, if I keep at this rate, even if I don't have like perfect sessions, I'm definitely gonna not struggle on the last day to get the final points. More this kind of my, you know, go to Galatir counter and Narcissus against Siegfried, so I'm just, you know, his team seems strong, but this seems like potentially doable matchup. Though I don't like those last two picks, I hate both of those. I forgot what is this champion's name, but he's so annoying. I've lost to him many times. I don't know if I want to go with Angora or just get Duchess for bolster. He has so much CC. I'm not sure, like, are we talking about like PvP or in general? Like, for PvE, there's like certain thresholds depending on what boss, like, you might need like, I don't know, 350 accuracy minimum and stuff like that. If it's if it's a support champion, you might need some certain level accuracy. I don't know, like, are we talking, you know, the basic stuff? Like, what do you mean specifically? That's very universal question. For PvP, I think it's a lot more, you know, nuanced and like gray. For PvE, it can be very black and white, that, like, you know, you want to have a specific speed and accuracy minimum, and then you just go all in for damage or tankiness, or you want specific accuracy and then as fast as possible and stuff like that. I mean, for PvP, obviously, the speed is super meta right now, and everybody's building everything fast, including nukers, you know. It's normal that, you know, oh my god. Most nukers are like 300 speed or something these days. I don't know if I should revive... I think I should revive Mord, actually. Not my Marios. And, I mean, you don't have everything possible relic and gear-wise anyway, so you can do whatever you want, even if you have... Even if you have something that you want to do, chances are that you're not able to do it, so... Man, okay. That Siegfried just destroyed me so hard. Kept spamming that nuke. To be fair, I mean, I don't think that was even hitting that hard, because maybe it was, you know, some of them hit like 500 plus, like closer to 600k. Wasn't even that big hit, but just his hit in general is like insanely high, so... Maybe I should have gone with UDK, but to be honest, often when I pick UDK against him, it's not enough. I need to go first, you know. We were talking about the builds and speeds. Going second is not the best idea. I'm gonna get another bot battle soon if I keep winning like this, or not winning. Maybe I could go with UDK here too. I was thinking about it yesterday, that I used to use UDK a lot, and these days I've not been using him much at all. Like, even in the Siegfried battle, I didn't use him. He can be, you know, good against the Sifi A1, and I guess, you know... Okay, let's try it now. Let's go UDK. He has the Empress 2, whose A1 destroyed me before with the block revive. And usually his A1 doesn't... not A2, I mean A1. Usually the A1 doesn't hit that hard, so... And now I have, you know, 2 tanky nukers, so he shouldn't definitely be able to one-shot them through UDK, but it's not like I see other people using UDK a lot. He used to be super common. Not that... or, I mean, a year ago. But... I guess, to be fair, you know, for a free champion, people got a lot of use out of UDK. Probably even more than Ninja, to be honest. Or, I mean, I guess Ninja is for PvE, but everybody was using UDK in both live arena and even in classic arena defense for many years. And I don't think, I guess, now with the Chimera, Ninja has become popular again, but he was not really used for a good while before it. With the allied protection, it's not like I can go for A3, I just have to do the A2. Can I kill the Narcissus through allied protection and defense buff? I think I maybe can do it, to be fair. I mean, not Narcissus, Marius, I mean. Okay, I could. Nice. Let's go. Can I get a win? Somebody was telling me yesterday too that I should try UDK in Bolster and Stone Skin. I have him in the what used to be the old standard build that he's 6p Stone Skin and as slow as possible. Maybe I should try him in Bolster, but then again, you know, if they pick something like Narcissus, it's good to have some champions that are not in Bolster. I have too much Bolster. I mean, I need it, but sometimes I need some other options. Okay, that 2-turn Enfeeble just screwed me. I think we lost it. If it was just 1 turn, it wouldn't have ruined my day. Damn. I think Narcissus is gonna die to the... what do you call it? Corruption or whatever was the proper word for that that debuff. Necrosis, yeah. Yeah, there's no way I can pull off another revive. Fuck. I thought I had this battle. Was going well. Maybe I can get the polymorph on the... I mean, to be fair, I got unlucky there, but maybe I can get polymorph on Marius. It's not over yet. If I just get one polymorph, I think I'll be back to the battle. Oh fuck. Almost died there. Okay. Maybe it's too late. What's up, Nathan? I'm good, but not in the battles. I'm having a bad time. Let's see. Okay, I mean that was not an actual win. That was just enemy leaving, but getting destroyed pretty hard. I guess that is the downside, that last time, since I was pushing late, I was getting a lot easier battles, and now I'm not. I mean, these are not like the worst teams. I mean, it's not like they are terrible teams, but I'm sure I will meet a lot more scary teams than these, so... So DD, on Hell Hades, maybe I should just link it to. On Hell Hades website, you can see all of the stats of every boss, like how much accuracy and resistance and so on that they have. And, you know, I don't remember the dragon numbers out of the top of my head, but you need to, you know, match their resistance, and that's good enough. It depends how new your account is, and from the way you're talking, I'm assuming that you're like fairly new. You don't need super high accuracy on Dragon or any of the dungeons. For old players, it's super like easy to get that, but I think it's maybe like 350 accuracy or something like that. Maybe somebody in the chat remembers the proper numbers. And that's like assuming the max difficulty, I mean. On the lower difficulties you need a lot less. Okay, let me look it up. Oh, Lamasu. What, Yeah, Lamasu was what Grim Reaper was telling, that I should try to use a Lamasu in fast build. Okay, so on the Dragon Heart 10 it says that it's 345 resistance. So if you have like you know, if you have equal number of accuracy and resistance, like it's on the favor of accuracy. So if they have 300 resistance and you have 300 accuracy, it's actually kind of fine. You would ideally want to have a little bit more, but you don't need a lot more than that. So if it has 345 resistance, if you have like, I don't know, 380 accuracy, that around that is good enough. There's the link. You can check out all of the stages of like every PvE encounter and their stats from that link. I'm starting to forget the specifics, but I think it was something like if you have 300 accuracy and the enemy has 348 resistance, meaning that they have 48 more than you, then it's 50-50 chance to land your debuffs, so it's like a massively in favor of accuracy. Which I think for PvP, I feel like they should just be equal, because resistance is kind of almost never used that in PvP. For PvE, it has more use, but it's kind of borderline impossible to pull off in PvP, because if you go for resistance, first of all you need to have like significantly more resistance than they have accuracy, but you also need to sacrifice like every single stat in the game to do it, and then you're not gonna be tanky or fast if you try to go for maximum resistance. Never mind, you know, building a nuker in resistance. I mean, that's never possible. Unless it's some kind of weird nuker, I don't know, like Odin or something that doesn't need like... Well, I guess he needs crit damage, but like, if you don't need crit damage to nuke, I guess there could be ways where it doesn't matter, but... Okay, can I avoid getting feared a second time? Nice, okay. I mean, to be fair, I got kind of lucky there. Gallows was feared and he took 2 turns in a row without getting feared, so I don't know if I even really would have won this match if I didn't get lucky. Yeah, see ya, Mika. I don't think, I mean, there's some Finnish people, but not a lot of Finnish people, usually. I think most of the people that I know are, everybody's from US, let's be honest. That's the way of the internet. Not too many Finnish people. Yeah, I kind of wish I had more of my main champions with speed aura, because quite often, you know, I don't have any aura to use, but you know, like the HP and defense aura is just, you know, is based on the champion base stats, and they are just a lot weaker than speed or like accuracy and resistance. Even those give you a lot more bang for your buck than defense, attack, or HP auras. Those are kind of bad, but you know, sometimes there's no point to use accuracy or aura, or I don't have anything else that I can use, so. But quite often I have battles where they ban like the one champion that I have with speed aura, so. I think usually people always pretty much try to have 2 champions with it. Okay, full speed bomb team. Marius is already in Stone Skin, and so is Armans, so not the best first 2 picks against these. Sure, something like that. When you're progressing, I mean, usually, you know, the end game setups are very niche, and usually they have like one nuker or something, like, you know, very quirky to clear up the waves. But yeah, something like that is very basic. You know, when people are more in the end game, they often don't have any reviver in dungeon, and they have like a specific, you know, team setup and like skill order and so on, and they kind of do it fast. But yeah, I mean, that makes sense. To be fair, I'm not, you know, the best guy with the dungeon help. It's something that I was, you know, tackling years ago, and I'm not really trying to, you know. Well, to be fair, I have like speed teams on all of the dungeons, but it's not really like a focus for me in the game. So obviously everybody has been through the old dungeons if you have played the game for a long time. But I'm not like I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel and do like, you know, Dragon Heart 10 in like 10 seconds instead of 15 seconds. I'm not really that type of player. I'm more trying to do like these days it doesn't matter, since you can just swap gear without silver cost, but I'm more the type of player that I try to do it without using any good champions and using as bad gear as possible, so I can save all of those things for PvP instead of dungeons. Which, you know, clearly is not good enough because I'm getting destroyed. I mean, even this guy, he has, you know, kind of scary team, but it's mostly, you know, only champion that he has there that is, you know, not a past fusion or guaranteed champion is Gallows, and I have it, so, you know, I can't really complain that he has Empress because it was a fusion. Ah, come on, just let me have like one turn on Narcissus. I think that's it. He's gonna block revive Armans, and maybe Narcissus dies as well. Yeah, I'm not getting my turn. Yeah. At least the stream is not lagging like it was doing a while ago. I got way better internet, so it should be finally up to par. Carnage, I'm very close. I can get it on this rotation. Embrus, you know, I'm not close. It's gonna take like, was it like 7 weeks, something like that? Not 2 months, but like 1.5 months or something like that. I mean, a little bit RNG, but around those times, like 6 or 7 weeks. So. By the end of the year, but not anytime soon. Man, he has 3 nukers and he's gonna go first, I'm sure, with the Sifi. Four nukers, okay. Maybe I should just ban... Wait, is this a bot account? I'm confused. I don't think it's a bot account, but why 4 nukers? I don't know what happened. Did he like pick the wrong champion? Okay, he has everybody in stone skin, but even still. It's going with 4 nukers. Okay. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get the turn with my nuker regardless. So, yeah. Okay, fuck me. He destroyed my stone skin with the burns. I mean, to be fair, you know, I guess that's kind of, I forgot what his name. That's kind of a special type of nuker, but... Vulcanos, yeah, Vulcanos. That is one of the, like, really good champions for the Go-Second type of teams. One win out of the last 5 battles. Fuck me. Yeah, like, I wanna use Sulfurion. I think if I had like double fast champions and I had Sulfurion in the last battle, it would have been good, but I don't have any blessing for him. And the burn champions are kind of useless without it, because then you don't have enough damage to break the stone skin with the burns, so I wanna use Sulfurion, but I can't do it, really. I've tried to use him, but he's not even able to break the stone skin. think I go for Komido Span probably and let him have the Grixia. I really need to get the Death Dealer relic because I wanna use Rotos more, but every single battle they always pick Embrus, and it's just such a bad matchup for Rotos. Not just the affinity, but the recoil on the second form is annoying, and apparently it's like kind of bugged that, like, let's say that Embrus has like, maybe it's, I guess you can say that it's intended to work that way, but let's say that Embrus has like 200, I mean, has 10k health and you kill it, but then like you would hit like 200k damage, then it's gonna recoil like you did 200k damage and it's always gonna one-shot my Rotos, which is an issue for me. But yeah, feels a little bit like banging my head against the wall today. I don't have a good way to deal with the issues. I obviously need another fast champion with CC outside of Armans, which should have been Fabian, but I don't have it. I'm really looking forward for the next time that I pull shards. Okay, I think I lost. Yeah. Even if I get the extra turn, I don't think. Yeah. The Necrosis is just gonna destroy me. Maybe I get Fabian, who knows. I think that would actually help a lot. Man. It's gonna be another bot battle. This must be depressing to watch. I don't think I've ever had this bad session that I get like 2 bots in basically in row. Like one battle in between. I'd rather not have any bot battles, but if only Plarium didn't push back the Leonardo event, then maybe we would already have him and we would have some new toys to play with. Wait, I shouldn't... I need to strategize against the bots, but I shouldn't pick Armans first, obviously. It's gonna get banned anyway. Yeah, I guess I'm too high. I feel like 200 points is not that high, but I guess I am too high. Or I'm too weak. That would be that would be the other perspective. Yeah, I mean, I wish I would be better than that the game couldn't push me down, but I guess it can. Definitely, based on today's, you know, battles, it would be really good to have that Sulfurion. Even if Sulfurion is not really the best of the burn champions, but it would be useful. Okay, let's put... I don't think Sulfurion is scared right now, but he's not gonna destroy the Stone Skin, that's the issue, but let's put gear on him. not really the best gear, and I don't have the soul. I have kind of a lot of mortal soul stones that I haven't pulled. I've been saving them. You know, like I said, I've been kind of I've been like a, you know, a medieval priest that I have, you know, I have been like a holy paladin, that I have forbidden myself of all the pleasures of daily life, like shard pulling and such, and I'm waiting for the day that I can actually do stuff. But you know, if I put him in wishlist here, I don't know who should I kind of want to get it on Elva too, but it doesn't have to be high level, and I need to get a blessing for Kalvalax for like the exact same reason as Sulfurion, that they're not viable without like high level blessing. But surely with 400 shards I'm gonna get some upgrades. I need to get blessing for both of those, like Kalvalax too. If I get the blessing, then I might actually be able to use him against some speed teams. But you know, soul stones, shards, gems, like everything, energy. I'm bent up. I have everything saved, and I wanna pull some souls and shards. But it's not gonna be too long until the Turtles event ends, and then I can pull again when we get 2x weekends. No, I didn't take the 4 horse. Like 4 horse is my #1 priority. He's the next champion that will get 6-star blessing. Obviously it would be nice if I could pull it straight from the soul stones, but I'm just gonna buy it with the tokens over time. But I'll still keep him there, of course. Maybe I get a 3 or 4-star soul. That would be a big upgrade. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about Raphael for now. Multiple people have said it, you know, that I should also go for him. Maybe, if possible, sure, but Leonardo is obviously the priority. I'm kind of like 50-50 on it. I feel like, you know, either Plarium is gonna make it insanely hard to get on purpose, and it's just, you know, it's gonna be like pull 150 voids to get guaranteed Leonardo. Or I think the other one, I'm kind of almost leaning that it's gonna be the second option, that they're just, you know, they're bluffing. They're making everybody be on their toes, and then we're just gonna have some Titan event that people can reasonably do if they really want to do it. And it's really not that hard to get Leonardo. I think that's probably what's gonna happen. But they're not giving any answer to everybody, and they're playing hard to get, and you know, possibly, you know, bluffing people and riling everybody up. Okay, see how fun it is to go first. To be fair, I guess this guy wasn't using any stone skin, which is a little bit like surprising. Like, He's way higher points than me. It's not low level account. I would wait, does he even have gear on Empress? It's so low health. This is not a bot account. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe he's missing gear on like some of these champions. That Empress HP bar is so low, and he's an HP scaling champion. There's no way it's fully geared. There's no way. Surely he would have like at least 1 or 2 champions in the stone skin. I've actually seen quite a few people use Thor. And you know, I was kind of saying the same thing before, that like you might as well use Tranda instead of Thor, but I guess Thor is considered kind of like semi-usable. But this guy has, I mean, I wouldn't say 14,000 is like super high points, but it's kind of high points. I mean, even Ash, like I had a battle with Ash yesterday, I think he was 15,000 points, and he had finished top 100 like in a live arena season. So this guy is kind of high points, both in the current season and overall. Yeah, it's old account too. Kind of high player power as well. I think he literally was missing gear on Thor, I mean on Empress. And maybe he was also going easy against me using Thor, I'm not sure. That was a weird battle. Yeah, will ignore block damage and unkillable. That's the one thing that he does. I don't think anything else is like super remarkable about him, but it would be better if he ignored like stone skin. I don't think he would be OP even if he did it. But I see Thor surprisingly often. He's not that rare champion. I guess it's a win. I mean, I needed something to break my loss streak, so I guess I can complain. Ah, fuck. I think I have to ban Carnage. I thought I would be able to ban the Embers, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess you're right, Dan, but you know, obviously it's big grind to play every single season and get the final points. I mean, there's a lot of people that play live arena, like I said, but if you're like 15 or 20k points, that's kind of high at that point. 13k is like a little bit below of like, you know, super high points, but obviously it's like double my points. Wait, should I do it? He's still gonna have shield or no? I don't know if I should actually... I should just do A1. Yeah. Okay. Narcissus got slept anyway, so all of that thinking was completely irrelevant. But okay, to be fair, this is the type of team that I can actually beat. These type of teams, like tanky team with like, you know, Maritska and Sifi and a couple nukers, these used to be kind of popular. And I'm much more able to deal with these teams than, you know, those teams with heavy CC. Wait, I can just block revive it, yeah. What's up, everybody? I've had kind of really bad session on the stream. I've been getting a lot of losses, but it's going a little bit better now. Honestly, I just think that this guy picked and the last guy and so on, they just pick teams that I can deal with. I mean, the last guy, his team was kind of sketchy, but this is like a normal, strong looking team. But it's the type that I'm able to deal with. But all the speed teams with, you know, Embrus and, you know, Carnage and this kind of stuff, I don't have an answer to those. That's actually potentially good piece. Nice. Okay, I don't have Rotos and Merciless. I'm kind of, you know, outdated. I mean, I have it in 4-piece Stone Skin and 4-piece Lethal. That's still, you know, it's not, it's still viable. I mean, that makes sense too, but I don't have a good Merciless set for him, no. I think that's what most people run these days. But, I mean, Stone Skin and Lethal definitely is not worthless either. More than the Merciless, and I probably would want to get it down the line, of course, but more than that, I want to get the, what you call it. I said it before on the stream, but I forgot the name. The Death Dealer. Yeah, that relic is what I need on Rotos. For all the Embrus, especially. Sure, I can show my mod build. I mean, you can also see all of my, let me double check. Yeah, on the description of the stream and all of my videos, you can also see my optimizer link. So I'm not like, I'm not hiding any of my champion builds. You can always check it from there on, like, you know, real time, but I can show it after this battle. I almost could whip out the Tormin against this guy, should I do it. I already have Armons and one Reviver. I don't need a second Reviver, so I think I should do it. Just because, I mean, I don't think Tormin is super strong, even in the right matchups, but sometimes he is good. He's kind of almost good in the right situation. Which is this battle, but he can still be very inconsistent. Oh, Death Dealer is part of the reason why Biohack burned out. I didn't know about it, but it makes sense, and you know, he was obviously grinding super hard, so if he doesn't get it, that makes sense. I have 3 Nukers, yeah. 3 Nukers plus Armans can buff strip or polymorph the UDK, so I should just play it safe and ban the Gizmok. I mean, not Gizmok, Nishak. So, similar names. Yeah, and even if it's, like I said, this would kind of be like the, you know, perfect matchup, that it's like no immunity and it's like Arbiter, but even in these ideal matchups it's very inconsistent, so... But this time I had the option to use him and also have 2 Nukers and a Reviver, so this was basically the perfect battle to beat him, so had to do it. Yeah, Death Dealer would be nice. I'm sure I could sometimes just brute force through the Stone Skin with that as well. By the way, speaking of Gala, so I've been, you know, of course doing Faction Wars, the new hard Faction Wars, which, you know, I'm a little bit new to. I mean, I'm starting to get to the max levels now, just recently. But Gala was actually really good for me in the Faction Wars. Gala has been, for me, in my experience, pushing it more useful than Tranda, because, you know, Tranda needs attack buff and, you know, defense down, and outside of that the damage is not that high. But Gala is just, you know, straight, you know, one-shotting one champion and then taking an extra turn and killing a second one. Like, she's always taking down people even if it's single target, and doesn't need defense down on the enemy. Gala hits super hard, it's kind of easy to forget that part. Okay, there Tormin actually did something against him, so I guess that's useful. I mean, if I just had, let's say, 2 Armans on this battle, or Armans and a lockout champion, I'm sure that would have been better than Tormin, so I don't think he's that great, but in this specific battle he's kind of useful, maybe. Maybe I'm still gonna lose, but almost. Goddamn Embers. It's still not over, but at least I'm finally getting the chance to do something. Okay, give me extra turn, please. No, okay. Fuck. I think I need to do A2. I don't want to risk the Marius not dying. Yeah. No defense buff, and Tormin damage is very low, so A1 wouldn't have been enough. Nice, I got lucky there. The what do you call it? Ward of the Fallen was useful. I didn't take the reflect damage, and he still died. I got lucky. I probably would have lost this battle, to be honest. It wasn't an easy one. Oh, Tormin almost did more damage than Rotos. He didn't really seem that good, to be honest, but I guess Rotos was getting mega cocked by the UDK, so makes sense. Maybe. I don't recall out of the top of my head, but recently I got multiple epic relics, so probably I have one. I haven't thought about it. I mean, I have thought about using Donnie in resistance build, but I'm more thinking of putting him in the Chronophage set. I haven't farmed it yet, but I'm planning to farm it now. The buff on it was kind of surprising that they did it, but it seems a lot more attractive set to use with the buff. And since I'm not like... I decided to skip the fusion so that I don't miss Leonardo. I might as well try to go for the Chronophage in the meantime if there's nothing that I specifically need to grind. I think Galatir has lost a lot of popularity these days. Probably something like Fabian is maybe like a lot more popular support. I mean, obviously Galatir is still great, but I see him surprisingly little. I used to see him a lot more. But for me, I mean, Galatir would be one of the most wanted mythic champions for sure. I would be really happy to get Galatir. Okay, I don't know if that was a mistake, but I was kind of wanting to see that maybe both Trotos and Armans could get weak hit from Fabian. Otherwise, with the Sulfurion he might just kill me before I get the turn, but now I'm gonna get locked out, I guess, and he banned the Rotos. He has very squishy team, so... Okay, nice. Error occurred and I didn't even get to play that battle. Did that count as a loss? Wait, can I... Oh, I can't queue now. Ah. Goddamn Plarium. It's not the first time. How often does this happen to you guys? I think it's gonna take several minutes now until I can queue for another battle, because that old battle is still ongoing, and now that guy thinks that I'm not like doing anything and I'm being like AFK or something, but I can't even play. And I'm definitely gonna get a loss for that battle. It's just not visible yet because it's still ongoing. Yeah, I think... I mean, Grixia is good. Oh, okay, we lost it now. But I think Grixia, kind of like Galatir, both of those seem to be a lot less common these days. So I do see it, but not like every battle. I see Fabian like many times more than Grixia. I mean, obviously everybody has Fabian. Almost everybody. And barely anybody has Grixia, so there is that, but at this level, quite many people do have it, so... Yeah, they are. They are in like every battle. Okay, let's go for the Fabian ban this time, even though I did do the Sulfurion in the last battle. Yeah, he still banned Rotos, so... I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not like hating on Galatir. It's one of my favorite champions. I would be super happy to get him, so I'm definitely hoping to get him myself, and I would use him a lot. Would be the same with Grixia. I mean, let's face it, if I pulled one of those, I would use it pretty much like 100% of battles. There would not be battles very often where I wouldn't use it. Let me think. Do I want to remove the boss, or should I? I think I need to do just A1. I don't want to. I want to keep the boss up for possibly Narcissus taking a turn, but I guess is he gonna? Ah, fuck! He's gonna cut in. No. Okay, I got the turn. Okay, what I want to do? I think I should go for A1. I mean, I could block revive, like, I think either Sulfurion or Arbiter if I wanted to, but I think I should just go to the A2 this time. Yeah, the Fabian didn't get to switch form, it was better this way. Oh, okay, wait, everybody died. I didn't think everybody was gonna die to it because they had defense buff up, but I guess it was a squeezy speed team with double speed boost. Okay, so to be fair, this battle doesn't count, so now we actually have like a 5 battle win streak. This fight didn't happen, so... maybe I should have just picked Marius anyway. Oh, he's not picking it, okay. I totally should go with Marius. Maybe even UDK. Gnishak and Fabian is putting me on like a checkmate. I wanna ban both of those, but I think I have to ban Gnishak and deal with the Fabian. When you say Gala, I'm thinking about Gala and not Galatir, but I'm sure you don't actually mean Gala. I wish I would see more Gala teams, it would be funny. Honestly, I should try Gala at some point. I feel like Gala could still actually kill people. Like, if I put Gala in Stone Skin, I mean, it's the same issue with everybody, that do they ever get a turn? And, you know, my other champions are not getting turns like this battle, but Gala does hit super hard, so it would be kind of funny. I'm sure I could win some battles with Gala. Galos is kind of annoying to pick against Marius, but I guess I just need to get used to it, and sometimes it can be good because of, you know, polymorph procs and stuff, but I mean, yeah, I use Gallows a lot, but a lot of people keep telling me that I'm not using him enough. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. I have Polymorph on Narses. It's a thing that I really like about him, and I mean, he can be very useful. He has the same issue that if he's gonna get a turn or not, like every champion, just having a high health pool and being HP scaling doesn't really make you tanky at all in these days. Okay, instead of more than Narcissus, let's go with Duchess and Gallows this time and try to deal with the Fabian in another way. Should I go with the Tormin? Like we were talking about the thing before that it's not gonna help against Fabian, but I could almost go with Tormin in this battle again. I mean, it depends how much stone skin he has, and I'm sure he has it a lot, but let's try. Maybe we can do something. Yeah, nice, Nathan. I'm not that strong. I mean, to be fair, I had like a 14 fight win streak not that long time ago, but I don't even know how that happened. I mean, like, it wasn't like easy enemies. There was like good accounts, but just I somehow got lucky and got a massive win streak. I don't really know how that happened, because looking at the battle, oh my god, looking at the battle logs, it wasn't, it didn't make any sense. Okay, this is the type of battles that I'm more used to. I don't even get the turn. That's the usual stuff. Bolster is not good enough to guarantee a turn against that. Maybe I go for Mario's plan on this one. Just so that I don't lose my stone skin against Karn. It's kind of a horrible matchup for me. All of these champions are really good at dealing with my team comps. What do you mean? Inner? I wonder if there's gonna be... I mean, to be fair, we had like Armans the year before. Maybe there is gonna be another OB champion like Fabian as a fusion next year. But Fabian is so crazy that who knows. It's kind of hard to believe that there would be another, like, not just another Fabian, but like a third one, because Armans is kind of the same, in the same vein, a little bit too OP. Okay. Two battles in a row where I basically don't get a turn. If Rotos didn't get feared, this might have played differently. Yeah, I'm just gonna die to the Necrosis stack. Even if I get the revive on death, you know, I'm not gonna get a turn, so... From win streak to boss... no, not boss battle, bot battle. I mean, we keep saying that there's no way that they can implement something more OP. They can and they will. Let's put it that way. I'm sure they already have like 15 champions ready that are way more OP than like Armans or Fabian, and specifically counter the stuff that is popular right now. So, you know, that's gonna happen. Just when is it gonna happen, and are any of those champions gonna be fusions, or are we lucky enough to pull them and so on? But they will always want to implement new champions that counter the meta. Oh my god. The bot has like... Even the bot is clowning on me. I haven't, to be fair, I haven't lost a battle against bots yet, but I feel like it's gonna happen someday, because there was I think on the second last session there was one bot that was like this, but he pulled a full 5-man mythic team, and you know, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibilities, to be honest, for me to lose to one of these accounts someday. I think that's gonna happen. I'm kind of waiting for it. Yeah, it sounds like hard to create something that would be even more OP, but I'm sure they can do it. Like back in the day, you know, Duchess used to be insanely OP. Duchess used to be game breaking. Like, what does Duchess even do these days? So they have done it like 50 times. They will do it again, don't worry about it. People used to complain about Duchess for multiple years. She used to be very busted. And obviously, you know, I got her after, you know, after she was relevant, so... When I got my red avatars, I didn't even have a Duchess back then. I was using Python in defense, not Duchess. Wu? You mean Duchess? Yeah, I wish I had Duchess, like... I got her like right around the time that she fell off the meta. I wish I would have gotten Duchess like 6 months earlier, and I would have had really fun time playing with her. That was like around the time that I was peaking anyway in Classic Arena. And if I had Duchess back then, I think, you know, maybe I would have a rank 1 placement and not 2, who knows, but I definitely would have been overall doing a lot better if I had Duchess like 6 months before it. I was doing Brockney defense and Python defense, and you know, Duchess like Teemu Scott versions of Duchess. Yeah, I have no answer to Fabian and Marius. They're just gonna bend me over. There's nothing I can do about it. What is he doing with Tidus and I forgot that champion's name, Minaya's counterpart? It does like AoE A1 but no damage. Something with K. Is it Coronar? Maybe. Not a champion you see often. Or I mean, probably I've never seen it in Arena, to be fair. But I think there used to be some PvE uses for him, but I forget about it. I have to double check that it's not a bot account. A little bit confusing. Oh, he's actually going with the duo. Okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, let's see it. Anybody remembers the good old murdering Minaya memes? We were kind of talking about it in the last video that somebody was calling me, what's her name? One of the Plarium community managers that has like the same hair and same glasses as me. People call me her, and people used to call murdering Minaya, so. But okay, this is many first. I don't think I've ever seen Tidus, Minaya, or Coronar in arena battle. I don't think I've seen any of them before. I mean, I wouldn't put it past myself to lose this, so let's not get too happy yet, but that would be funny, I guess, so. How did I not have enough damage to kill it? Fuck, that was a mistake. I should have killed Marius, I guess. I'm kind of trying to lose this battle on purpose, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, I lost it. That's my bad, you know. That would have been easy win. I should have just killed the Marius and not hit the Coronar, but we lost it, so he won. With Tidus and Coronar and Minaya. There you go. That's the state of the stream, I guess. Moving on, you didn't see anything. On to level 94 bot enemy that I can I guess wait, is this a bot battle again? Do I have 3 losses in a row? He's not... I think it's bot, but he's not really picking champions like bots would do. But I don't know how I didn't kill the coroner. I guess he had defense buff and I didn't proc Helm Smasher. But even with that, I feel like I should have killed it. Wait, there's no way this is a bot account. Not possible. Yeah, okay, it's not bot account. He just doesn't have any of those avatar frames. I was getting confused. Did I already get 3 losses again? He's cosplaying as a bot account, but he's not. Man, I'm slow. Fuck me. Come on, at least let the Sulfurion go before the Wukong. Okay, thank God. I can also get some 10 meter. Oh, it's still gonna go before my Nukers. Fuck. Yeah, I think that's another loss. I'm just getting endless CC. Shouldn't have gone with the Sulfur, and I just need more polymorphs. That's the only way. Yeah, he's not the bot. He banned the second champion of my peaks, so he definitely wasn't, but without the avatar frame and being a low level account, he kind of looked like it at the start. But yeah, I mean, I didn't have like a loss streak, so I'm getting paranoid because I'm doing bad, and then I'm thinking that I'm doing even worse than I'm doing, and if I'm like if I have 1 win in a row, I have 3 battle loss streak or 2 battle loss streak. Not gonna be easy to get the death dealer, I guess, if even Biohack didn't have it. I kind of overestimated my... I was too optimistic about it. He's going with UDK. I didn't even pick Rotos yet. That's kind of interesting choice, but I guess he's expecting me to pick Rotos, which, to be fair, I was gonna pick Rotos, so. Nice. Do you do well with the Helicat? Do you run the Helicat in like a speed team or go second team, or what kind of team comp? Everybody's on Stone Skin. Come on, let's get some of those down. Okay, that's good enough. Nah, fuck. Never mind. Maybe it wasn't good. Embrus is just, you know, he's so strong. He does so many different things, like, well, it's not just one thing. At least he doesn't have another AoE, yeah. Maybe I can kill... I don't know if I can kill Empress with the A3. I feel like might not have enough damage because of the UDK, but I think I should go for Empress. Or maybe not. He already got like 2 kills with the recoil. He killed the rooster, and now he got a second kill just with the recoil alone. No, okay, fuck me. That was a mistake, but I probably would have lost it the other way around as well, I think, so. Is that... yeah, that's 3 losses in a row. Now we actually get the bot battle. Now I can win. Yeah, this is not a cosplaying bot, it's an actual bot this time. You think so? Maybe I should have, yeah. I mean, they were all in Stone Skin except the Empress, and I died to the recoil, so I guess you're right. I was thinking about it for a second, but I didn't do it. The Helicat, in what matchups do you think that settle down? I mean, I want to use him too. I mean, I was using him, so if you got any good insight, then let me know. it feels kind of hard to find battles where I can use him. It's hard enough to get any turns with my nukers that are in 4-piece stone skin, but getting turn on Helicat that is in 9-piece protection and doesn't even have stone skin on a go second team just seems kind of, you know, really hard to find those battles. I don't even have enough damage to one-shot the bot. I mean, I don't have bad gear on Marius. I really feel like having the 2-star blessing is a big issue. I need to get the 4-star blessing. That's gonna be so crazy damage increase. I feel like I'm kind of getting unlucky with the Marius souls in the shop. I kind of hope I will start seeing some of them soon. Oh, Nell, fuck. It's another super scary looking team. Every one of those is like a must-ban champion. Damn, the graphics are good. The like, I don't know what you call them, like the scene change graphics that they have on the loading screen. That's the thing that Bloodrealm is super good at. I wish they would do more live arena, like just templates for the arena. We have the 3, which are, you know, good and nice, but they are good at doing them, so could give us new like arena, like arenas in the seasons. Like we have a season where we have, I don't know, a forest arena or something like that. Good, I mean, it wouldn't make any difference to anything, but would be kind of cool. Oh, nice. Oh my god. Dude, I almost had it. I don't think we can do it. Maybe with Armans, but I feel like we might still not... yeah, we have a Necrosis stack. Yeah, he's literally gonna kill Armans now. I'm gonna lose this battle. Fuck. It's kind of close. The Darth got me at the end. Could have done it, yeah. Empress can just switch health, so... yeah, there's no way. Fuck. I thought I had that one. Is there non-Fabian matchups? Does that ever happen? I feel like they pick Fabian every game, and then they usually still also have like another lockout or Gnishak or something like that is like a win condition, just like a lockout. Well, I guess today wasn't my day, but I tried. I'm grinding points. I'll get the Death Dealer, and eventually the Leonardo event will end, and I can actually pull my shards and hopefully get something useful. Or from the 400 soul stones. Surely I'm gonna get something with other stuff that I got piled up. Maybe even multiple good things. Why not? The thing is that, like, in a sense, I feel like in this meta, I mean, if you had like all the grindable stuff, you kind of have a good good base pool of champions with just the free ones, like Empress, Carnage, Armans, Fabian, what am I missing? Marius, you know, you would do pretty good with those. Issue is that I'm missing Empress and Fabian. Okay, Tranda. This is not the bot account. Why are we meeting Tranda? Okay, I'm not gonna lose to Tranda, fuck. That would be so depressing. Let's go with the Rooster for the Affinity and Necros. Surely Tranda can do nothing about that. I don't have Death Dealer. I really want to get it. I would put it on Rotos. That was goal in the last season for my grind, and it's gonna be it again. But it's kind of low chance to get it, so who knows if it's ever gonna happen. People were talking before that even Biohack didn't have it, and you know, he quit or is on break or something like this just recently. And Biohack was one of the top live arena players, so it's not even remotely guaranteed that you get it, even if you play every single season and you always get all of the rewards. But I would really want to get one. It's not like you need multiple Death Dealers, just one would be good enough. And it seems like a relic meant for Rotos. Like, taking extra damage on him is not that big deal, and him not weak hitting on any force affinity champions would make him super consistent, because then he can get the extra chance with A3 and, you know, finish off teams properly. Wait, Dragon Pass, do you have the do you have Cat's Case? That's one also, like, I wish I had Cat's Case, and I was playing at the time because that's super powerful relic, and you can't even get that one right now. That's a, you know, a lot more universal one than Death Dealer, and really strong relic. It's kind of you're missing out if you don't have it. Oh, okay, nice. Oh, how come he didn't get Soul Reaper proc? Okay, for once I killed the enemy basically before he got any turns. That's the fate of the Go Second players. A lot of the time. I've been there many times during this stream. Oh, He-Man. I guess he's kind of maybe meta is not the right word, but even the top accounts use He-Man quite a lot actually. But one of the ones that obviously I don't have, and you can't get him anymore. Okay, this is interesting theme. Wait, I forget. He-Man ignores unkillable, right? Or not unkillable, I mean block damage. Should I go with Helicat? I have to double check. I'm pretty sure he does. Or no. Let's try Helicat in this battle. No Wargot gameplay. I feel like maybe there was one battle where I could have used him, but Wargot for me is reserved if I'm against Mario's team and it's the last pick and I ban the other nuker. And it's only Marius as the only nuker. I think in that situation he can be kind of good, but it's very specific conditions. And I wasn't really aiming for it. You kind of almost need to, you know, make that up. Okay, I'm so confused. What happens if I ban the He-Man? Okay, I want to see what happens. I'm so confused. I'm sure he's gonna beat me, I guess, but how is he gonna do it? Well, okay, this guy doesn't have high points. Why? I wasn't getting other enemies like this. He's actually very... This is not the bot account either. I'm kind of surprised I got this as a matchup. The others were like really strong enemies. Okay, maybe I was just getting too worried. It doesn't look like a scary team. Okay, he gave up. Maybe he accidentally picked something wrong or something like that. I'm not sure what happened there. There was one other weird battle where... Which one was it? They picked something super weird. But, okay. There was the one where they picked Coroner and Minaya and I lost that one. But there was one other one. I'm not gonna... leave down the loss against Coroner and Minaya. I should put that thumbnail. I should put that as a thumbnail for the next live arena video or something. Okay, he's going like a full speed team and he has built a big one nuker. I guess I can ban Fabian in this matchup. Rotos makes sense against speed teams. Let's go with UDK. Like, he has Sifi and you know, they have good A1s across the board actually. You know, block revive, sleep and like more CC, you know. Maybe UDK would actually be useful on this one. Ah fuck, charge it. Well, I do have wait, how much reaction do I have on my... It's yeah, it's not my UDK has 3-piece reaction. It's in 6-piece zone skin and it has 3-piece reaction, so chances are that the charge it is not gonna one-shot it. So I should be good. I don't think it is, so yeah. Yeah, what's up, TheFatRat? That was kind of funny. I feel like, honestly, I was expecting the Coroner to die to the 8-3 from Rotos. I think I should have just won it if I killed the Marius and not failing to kill the Coroner with the 8-3, but I kind of deserved to lose that battle and it was kind of funny to lose it, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody use Coroner or Minaya in live arena before. Do you actually use it like regularly? Or were you just, you know, trolling around? Does that actually work for you in practice? Okay, I guess we're done with this one. Even if I can get a few kills, I'm not gonna be able to get past the Ember's BS passive, so... Moving on. Oh, okay, it has an aspect of zero. That makes sense. But I don't think there was any reason for me to go for coroner kill anyway. I should have just hit the Marius. So I was just being I was just being a dummy in that battle, to be honest. I don't have coroner, so even if I wanted to use him, I couldn't use it anyway. Oh, we got Kalvalax. I don't have my nurses in Stone Skin, and this guy does have a 6-star blessing, so maybe he can actually one-shot it. I think I should go with Nakarada, yeah. And ban the Ambrose. Like, okay, there's no way. I mean, Kalvalax can like kill couple people, but it shouldn't be able to kill, you know, anybody in Stone Skin, obviously. And if it doesn't kill you at the start, it's not gonna kill you. So I feel like you have to be Kalvalax in a team where you either have lockout or triple nuker. Like, maybe there's something that I don't get, but I feel like there's no way I can lose this battle. Maybe the like famous final words, but there's no way. Okay, we didn't even really get to see what happens because he got polymorph, but I think, you know, in the best case scenario that he had good damage and he would have one-shot my nurses, but everybody else was in Stone Skin. I feel like there was no way that I could lose this battle, I think. Well, I guess with Coroner and Minaya, you probably don't often run into the issue that they ban one of the partner champions and you're not able to use the combination. I guess you can call that an upside. Okay, we're getting to 70 gems already. Getting a lot of pretty fast fights today. I didn't even play the full session, I was like 30 minutes late or something. I picked Nakarada for the immunity, but like I wasn't expecting for the ban that he did. But at that point, if he went with that ban, I was fine anyway, so... Okay. Kalvalax and Cardinal in the same team. What are we doing? I've actually seen, like, I think there was like 2 people that used Cardinal in the last video. I see Cardinal way too often. I don't... Maybe I've lost to Cardinal at some point. I don't really recall it, but, you know, people have fond memories of Cardinal, and it used to be kind of actually relevant at times in Classic Arena. But come on, there's no way Cardinal, you know, you can make that work in Classic Arena. I think in Live Arena. It makes more sense in Classic Arena because you know the exact matchup that you are running into, and you can build a team around it that everybody gets one shot and then you get guaranteed turn. But I don't see why you would pick it in Live Arena. I can't hit any of the stone skin targets, so might as well use the A2 on the sheep. I think Rat's on his new account. That's the only legendary champion he has, or at least when I saw the account. I wonder, I need to check in on Rats. Is he still actually playing? I can't believe that he started a free-to-play account. Oh, come on, just die. Why can't you just die there? Fuck. Okay, finally, I think we're good. Some wins, yay. I mean, I don't think that was really like a super scary team, to be fair, and I was giga struggling against it, so not sure if that's something to be happy about, but Empress is so strong, what can I say? Is it gonna be another Tormin matchup? It could be. I mean, he could still, you know, maybe not, you know. He has one pick left, he doesn't have to pick Nuker. I'd probably want to ban Fabian, so maybe not. Yeah, let's not go with Tormin on this one. On the other hand, I could potentially use UDK. UDK could be, wait, I could go with Wukong and UDK. Well, do I want to do it against, the Empress? I mean, he can weak it and his UDK is gonna take one, but I don't think I want to go with the Wukong. Narcissus or Rooster? Let's go with Rooster. Well, some people have actually high win rates, so, you know, not everybody is a pleb that is like struggling around like 50 to 60%. I mean, there's some people, I think the rank 1 guy had 95% win rate right now, so. Okay, let's go. Can I get a double turn? No, okay, I weak it. I wish I would do another turn before the nukers, but I guess not. Ah, come on, how come I don't have enough damage to kill the Arbiter on that situation? 67k and it didn't have any relevant buffs. I mean, for sure I didn't proc Helm Smasher, but even with that, surely I should have done enough damage. Yeah, I'll check the win rate after this battle. I have definitely gone down. I don't think my win rate is gonna look good after this session. Even the last session didn't go good, and now I have another one, so it's definitely down the drain. This is gonna be a tough one because he has like 2 Force Affinity champions and 2 revivers. And I think the win condition for me here is when I get the block revive on Protoss, which I really rarely these days, you know, the fights last long enough for that to be a thing. Maybe it's gonna happen here, but outside of that, I don't really have, you know, power to finish the battle. Because I can weak hit and double reviver and so on. Come on, no weak hit, please. Okay, nice. I guess I got a little bit lucky there, or maybe it's not over yet. I don't know if I should do A1 or A2. I think I should do A1. Bigger, okay, failed. Bigger potential reward on it. Should I even do it A3? Yeah, I should do it. It's gonna be block revive, right? No, fuck. I thought it would be at this point. I thought I stole enough health to do it. Yeah, I have my tiny mug right here. It's around the size of my head, basically. Oh fuck, I misclicked. Oh fuck. Okay. Surely there's no way I can... weak it? Never mind. Come on. Goddamn Ambrose. I hate him so much. I can't wait to get one myself and play with him. Okay, that might sound a bit wrong, but you know what I mean. Oh, you can't see it. 54%. We're definitely gone down because after the first session I was like 67%. I think I was 61 on last video. Today I was getting destroyed, so I have gone down the drain, but it can always fluctuate and go back up, to be honest, but probably not unless I change something, so... Okay, so I'm like 160 points away from top 100. All of these people are not that far away from each other, so I don't know if it's remotely remotely possible to get it, but maybe if I'm active. Let's see if there's any I'm sure there is many, but any super familiar names here. Okay, that guy is content creator. That I know. I have seen his streams sometimes. He has very high win ratio. 86. This guy I know, but I think we used to be like enemies like years and years ago, like 5 years ago. I'm pretty sure me and this guy used to be in the same clan, unless I conflate this with other person, but I think me and Rats were in the same clan, and this guy was as well, and we didn't like him. He was, I don't know what he did, but we didn't like him. Assuming that's the guy that I'm thinking about, but I forget the reason. It's so long ago, like 5 years ago. I mean, there's like some people here that I remember from Classic Arena, but nobody that I was super close with, let's say. Is that the Russian Cartman? Probably not. Mad likes to troll with names, so I assume it's not Cartman. Okay, that guy I'm familiar with. Yeah, okay, I guess that's 93% win ratio on the rank 1, yeah. So he went down a little bit. Oh, he has 96%. Interesting. You don't like Cartman, DP? Cartman was involved in a few dramas, like, I forgot the name. What was the Russian clan it was boosting? I'm pretty sure Cartman was like the leader of it, right? And wasn't Cartman also the guy that got the, what champion was it? He got some champion for free from Plarium and everybody was crying about it. Was that him? I kind of, that's so long time. Not Fushan, but the one that used to be good in PvE that does decrease defense. Also on Lizardman. Well, he used to be, you know, at one point, I guess, considered like, you know, the best for speedruns. Yeah, Draco. Yeah, okay. DP, remind me of the story. I think a lot of here probably people haven't even heard about the Cartman Draco story. I kind of faintly remember it, but it's so long time ago that the details kind of elude me. Oh wait, that was that was the time where you were still like a Discord moderator. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the actual Cartman. It might be, but would be kind of interesting if he is actually in Mad these days. Thanks, James. I mean, I have done like 3 full sessions, or this is the 3rd one. So to be fair, I played a lot, but yeah, I guess. It's not like I have been dominating or anything like that. Barely getting by, to be honest, so... Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I remember that he cried about something and then Larium did some kind of favor to him and it was super controversial and everybody was not happy that he got the Draco. Yeah. I don't really have opinion about it, and I mean, I guess, you know, not big deal to me. I guess why it was to some other people, because it was insanely hard to get it. I get that part, but who cares about PvE? And I'm sure it's kind of hard to put into perspective for like these days that somebody like getting Draco was so big deal. But like I said, it was like basically the best PvE champion at that time. So it was like a massive drama that lasted like for months or years, to be honest. So but do you remember what was the name of his clan, DP? Because that was also the clan that was super infamous, that they had the website where they were boosting people for the rank 1 in Classic Arena. I can't remember the name, but it's the Russian clan. I always forget about the name, but I remember if I see it. But I think they fully disbanded it now, because I think that clan was still not the Ancient Order. No. So somebody remembers. I don't think the Ancient Order was like Russians, but Conclave, yeah, that's right. Conclave was the clan that I meant. I'm pretty sure Cartman was the leader of it, at least at one time. He definitely was a member, but I think he was a leader of it too, so... Yeah, if you remember Conclave clan, you definitely played this game for a long time, because even if they existed later on, I don't think people really talked about Conclave anytime recently. But, you know, Conclave used to be, you know, very infamous clan, so... If you were in the arena scene like 5 years ago, you definitely heard about Conclave. Everybody else used to hate them, basically. Like, after that we had, like, you know, rivalries between, like, you know, different top clans, like maybe, you know, well, everybody versus Mad, let's say, but, you know, maybe IPR and Mad don't like each other, or SP and Mad, or SP and IPR, and so on. But, you know, everybody disliked Conclave, so... And they used to be, like, one of the top arena clans at that time. And also, the Ancient Order was like one of the top clans during the Conclave era as well. Mad didn't exist. Gods and Legends did. And like the Aspi and the other ones. Aspi, Titans, those clans, they didn't exist. IPR, I don't think. Yeah, IPR didn't exist either. Or if it did, it was like friends only and not relevant. Yeah, Verkumgar was a big disappointment. Actually, recently when, you know, when I've been trying to push the hard faction wars, I actually tried using Verkumgar, and I guess I'm using him because he does decrease defense, but he was a very letdown fusion. Like, I remember my account was so crappy those days that I leveled up Verkumgar, I leveled up Drokkul, like these kind of champions that nobody ever used for anything. I did 6-star those champions, so I even have Drokkul booked because I really needed Drokkul when he was new, even though even at the time nobody considered him any good. I don't think my Verkumgar is not booked though, because Madame Ceres was also a thing. Yeah, I don't think Verkumgar ever got any use for anything, so... Oh wait, I actually had... Well, wait, what was this one? I had like a pseudo win streak, let's say, so... Little bit, you know, good feelings at the end after, you know, getting spanked for 2 hours, so I'll take it. I guess I can save face a little bit at the end. We're back to 56%, but I would rather be like, my goal for now would be over 60%. Then I would not be like a complete chump for my enemies, but I don't think that's gonna happen this season. Yeah, Verkumgar and Drokkul are one of those original Vault Keepers. Okay, what was the... You meant this one, yeah. Drake. Sure. It's kind of funny, you know, think about, you know, people spending and, you know, Plarium making money. Some of you guys might not be familiar with how much people were like wailing for Dracomorph, because he was like meta for both dungeon runs and clan boss. You might not even believe it, but he was like the best in like all clan boss teams at the time. Even though, you know, Draco is like a complete, you know, irrelevant champion. And if you started playing the game in like, I don't know, last 3 or 4 years, you might not have even used him if you got him, but people used to wail so hard for this champion. I'm sure Plarium made like hundreds of thousands of Dracomorph, so probably more, probably like couple million if I had to bet. Like, he used to be a really big thing, probably several millions from this one champion alone, to be honest. Hundreds of thousands must be like underselling it. But that's crazy, because, you know, think about it from current perspective. Who cares about Dracomorph? It's not even like remotely, you know, good. He does 4 poisons, wow. 4 poisons and, you know, debuffs the enemy. Nice. Yeah, yeah, like this guy used to be, you know, like let's say Taras and Mariska. at the time, and that was when there wasn't that many, you know, super OP champions, and the game was new, probably had more players as well. Like, I would, you know, I'm sure there's no way to know. I don't think Plarium would keep that kind of statistics, but I would love to know, like, some kind of estimate how many millions they made out of Dracomorph, but it must be in the millions, so well played, I guess. Like, it was a little bit past the time, but even, like, you know, even when I joined Mad, he was kind of relevant, and I think even that time there was some, you know, I think maybe 10x7s were people well for him, and it was already, you know, not that big deal at that time anymore, or only like really in the early days that I was in it. But yeah, there has been a lot of buzz around this lizard. To be honest, if I had him, I wouldn't even remember it, but I guess I don't, so, you know, I literally wouldn't even remember it. Probably, you know, I guess I would use it in Faction Wars if I had it, but, you know, not something to remember. Oh, Leonardo? I mean, I think it's still ongoing. I don't think we can know. And I'm sure they made, like, way more from Draco than Leonardo. Like, it's kind of hard to understand how big deal Dracomorph was, but it was like the biggest thing in the game. It was a huge deal. And I think this was, I mean, I guess it happened at some point, but, you know, Dracomorph was like a big deal before Platinum Arena existed. And there was no, like, waiting for, like, Arena. People cared about the dungeon runs and doing clan boss and so on. But yeah, I was never much of you know, fan of this content. Like, when people were the time that people were wailing for Dracomorph was the time that I was flexing about doing the normal Faction Wars 21s without a single champion at 6-star. Like, I remember I did like half of the factions with only one 6-star champion because I was saving all of my energy to farm gear and Minotaur, like for scrolls, and I didn't want to level up unnecessary champions. And Bannerlord I did without any 6-stars. Like, I got the Faction Wars 21, I think 3-star. I think 3-star without any 6-star champions at all in this faction. I don't think I even had like a full team of level 50s. I think it was like a mix of level 40s and 50s. I have pictures somewhere, but yeah, that was the type of thing that I was, you know, focused when people were spending millions on Dracomorph. So and now we have the high scores for Arena and Dungeon. I feel like they should have done that like in the beginning. They probably could have hyped people to make even more spending if they had those kind of charts back then. Like, even before Doom Tower, when there was only like basically Dungeons and Clan Boss and Classic Arena, but no Platinum reset, people really cared about Dungeons and doing like speed runs on it. If there was like some kind of official high scores or like weekly top PvE rankings or something like that, probably would have been like a popular thing and maybe hyped up the spending as well. they're adding all of these quality of life, like very small things that but are kind of, you know, very needed and useful. They're adding all of them like this year or like super late into the game. Like item resets and free item swap and tavern updates and so on. By the way, is Plarium working on another game? Because I feel like maybe a couple years ago it was a thing that people said that Plarium was doing it, and they were like, I think that it was said something like successor for Raid or something like that, but I haven't heard about that for like probably a couple of years in long time. Even after all of the, you know, Raid BS, I would be kind of curious to see if Plarium makes another game. Or I mean, they make games, but you know what I mean, like successor for Raid, let's say. I guess they, you know, you can't really do it when Raid is still, you know, live and well and, you know, functioning, so. Yeah, there's all kinds of, you know, like friendly arena battles or seeing the battle logs on Platinum Reset. All of those things they should do, and considering all of the recent things, maybe they're actually gonna do some of those. I mean, they like a lot of things like that, which were like on my list, they have done recently, so I wouldn't put it past them. Like, don't forget that on this Sunday, we're gonna have the first Classic Arena reset, where the actual reset time ends on Sunday for the Platinum push. And people have been asking that since Platinum Arena was released. And Plarium has multiple times replied to that question very directly and said that they will never change the time, that it has to be on Monday daytime, so that their employees are online and they can monitor it. They have given that same reply for many years, and they have been very direct and specific that they're never gonna change the time, and now they suddenly did it. So I guess everything is everything is up for grabs at this point, you know. Anything that you want to see in the game that they haven't done, maybe that, you know, maybe they're open to it at this time. Who knows? I think we need to have a boss for the Platinum Arena rewards, and, you know, it would be nice to have like a proper rankings and battle history and this kind of stuff. They could, you know, if like, it's kind of too late to do it at this point, but they should have like, they should have like, maybe did like official stream of plat resets, maybe not like every time, but a couple times. They could have done a lot more marketing around it. Oh fuck, it was upgrade, not sell. As you can see, you know, I need to do gear cleanse. I'm gonna do it this weekend, but a lot of the old items are obsolete, and it's so time consuming and painful to do a proper gear cleanse, but I have to finally do it. I've done it before, obviously, like everybody has, but not recently. You think it was unexpected? Even though, you know, since the beginning they spent a lot of money marketing it, so I feel like, you know, they went all in on it, but I mean, I guess it was bigger than they were expecting. Okay, but okay, so I don't want to be biased or anything, but is Godforge actually like a hyped game? You think it's gonna be like big? How much money do they have to like market the game? Like I'm gonna, if it's good, I'm gonna play it. Like, don't get me wrong, but I don't have any expectations for it, let's say, but like I haven't followed the Godforge stuff at all, or like any other really upcoming games, but might have some personal opinions too, but outside of that I just haven't followed it at all, so I don't know anything about it. I did see like a video recently, like the one where Hell Hades was, wait, that's the wrong one, where Hell Hades was going through like the statistics about their like early access or something like that. I was kind of watching that out of curiosity because I had not followed the project at all, but outside of that I haven't followed it even a little bit. I don't think it's unlike Raid. I mean, everybody knows that Raid had insane marketing, and they still do it. They still have insane marketing. So, I mean, I don't think Raid would have been big if they didn't do it. So, I'm sure that took like an astronomical amount of money. Like, does Godforge actually have that? Wait, didn't I? Oh, that's the hackback. It's the content creator games. I almost clicked through it, but I wasn't trying to hide it. So there you go. That's the hackback. If I get like 8k subs, I would also get a legendary book, which I would really want to get weekly. Then I would basically not run out of legendary books, I assume. But there's server access. I really want to get that too. So help a brother out if you can. I don't, it's a little bit cringe to chill too much, but enough said. Wait, who are you referring to, DP? Are you talking about Hell Hades or Wu? I'm out of the loop. Was it Hell Hades who said it? Ah, okay, Sav. Okay, to be fair, again, I've said this before, and it is what it is. I'm sure I made like 200 mistakes during this live arena session, but Hell Hades is also the guy who said that Rotos is not that good, and it's not worth doing the fusion. And Rotos was the most OP champion in the game for many years, and is the most nerfed champion in the game. Has been nerfed 4 times, and is still strong after like 6 years, so there was that, that he's never gonna leave that down for me. I still remember when Stu Gaming made a video where he was like reacting to the Hell Hades video where he said that Rotos is not good, and he was just laughing when he said it. So anyway. Yeah, Live Arena is done. You know, you don't want to see me doing like 10-minute Dregstar solo Frostbiter sessions. So I think it's probably time to end the stream. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I said dumb things. You know, mistakes happen, but the Rotos one, he will never live down the Rotos mistake for me, so. Yeah, I think it was that same thing for many people. I guess they had like a good timing, but I mean, there is also many other games, so obviously Raid is doing some things like way better than others. Anyway, that's it for today's stream. Thanks for coming and see ya.